Imagine you're running late, you jump into your car, turn the key or press the start button, and nothing happens. Dead silence, maybe a few clicks or just that dreaded rrrr with no engine roar. Frustrating, right? But before you call a tow truck or panic, let's break down the most common reasons your car won't start and how you might fix it yourself. Stick around. This could save you time, stress, and money. Let's kick things off with the number one reason, a dead or weak battery. Honestly, this accounts for almost half of all no-start situations. When the battery is weak, there's not enough power to turn the starter motor. You might hear a fast clicking sound when you turn the key, or nothing at all. Your dashboard lights may be dim or completely dead. The reasons for a dead battery can be many and include: you left your lights or radio on overnight, extreme cold or heat can drain the battery, corroded battery terminals blocking power flow, an old battery. Batteries typically last 3 to 5 years. What to do? Pop the hood and firstly check whether the wires have good contact with the terminals. Now check for corrosion on the terminals. If they're dirty, clean them carefully. If corrosion has formed around the terminals, pouring hot water on the corrosion can clear it. If you have jumper cables and another car, jump start it. If the car starts, let it run for 15 to 30 minutes to charge the battery. But if this keeps happening, it's time for a battery replacement. It is important to keep a portable jump starter in your trunk. It could save your day. You never know when your battery could give up on you. Next up, the starter motor. This is the small motor responsible for cranking your engine when you start the car. Symptoms of a bad starter motor is that you will often hear one loud click, or maybe repeated clicks, when you turn the key, but the engine itself doesn't turn over. Why it happens: worn out starter motor, electrical failure in the starter circuit, loose wiring to the starter. Sometimes, giving the starter motor a gentle tap with a wrench can temporarily free it up, but honestly, this is just a quick hack. You'll need to replace it sooner or later. In older cars, a bad starter was almost a rite of passage. Today, it's less common, but still happens. Moving on to number 3, fuel system issues. Your car needs fuel to run. If the engine is cranking but won't start, it might not be getting any gas. First thing first, check your fuel gauge. I know it sounds silly, but you'd be shocked how many people forget to refill. If the tank is empty, well, mystery solved. If you have fuel but it still won't start, clogged fuel filter blocking gas flow, failed fuel pump, meaning no fuel is reaching the engine, bad fuel injectors that aren't spraying properly. DIY check. When you turn the key to on without starting, listen closely near the back of the car. You should hear a faint whirring sound from the fuel pump priming. If you don't hear anything, the pump may be dead. A bad fuel pump is harder to fix on your own. You'll likely need a mechanic to test the pump and filters, and possibly replace it. Reason number 4, problems in your ignition system. This is all about spark. No spark, no start. What are the causes? Worn out spark plugs, faulty ignition coil, bad ignition switch or key fob sensor. Symptoms include: the engine cranks but won't catch. You might also notice rough idling, poor fuel economy, or misfires when it finally starts. How do you fix this? Spark plugs are a relatively cheap and easy DIY replacement. If you're mechanically inclined, replacing them yourself can save you money. If it's the ignition coil or switch, you'll probably need professional help. And finally, number 5, the alternator. The alternator keeps your battery charged when the engine is running. If your car only runs for a little while after a jump start but then dies again, your alternator might not be charging the battery. Look for a battery warning light before the car stops working. Headlights may also get dimmer, and accessories like the radio might stop working. Why it happens: worn alternator belt, failing alternator diodes, internal alternator failure. If you have a voltmeter, check the battery voltage with the car running. A healthy alternator should keep the battery between 13.5 and 14.5 volts. Fuses. A blown ignition or fuel fuse can stop your car from starting. Check your fuse box. Bad key fob battery. For push-start vehicles, if the key fob battery is dead, the car won't detect it. So there you have it, folks, the 5 most common reasons your car won't start, plus a few bonus checks. Some fixes are DIY friendly, some will need a trip to your mechanic, but the key is not to panic. Start simple and work your way up. If this helped you out, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more car troubleshooting tips, and drop a comment if you've got a weird car story. Stay safe and happy driving.